What's up, guys? Eli here, back for another film review. Today we're going to be talking about Mommy's Epitaph from 1987, otherwise known as just Epitaph. One of those things where names got changed. I hate when they do that. I hate when it happens, but I know it as Mommy's Epitaph just because I have had this DVD for a while in my collection, and I didn't know that it was actually just called Epitaph. So, just quick history about this DVD. This came from one of those Troma triple packs or whatever, but I just found this one day used at a media shop, and I grabbed it. I collect anything with the Troma name on it. So yeah, this is one of the many Troma films. As I said, came out in 1987, directed by Joseph Merhi, who was a dude that owned a chain of pizza restaurants in Las Vegas. He became a director in the mid-'80s and was actually pretty prolific throughout the mid-'80s and into the '90s and even a little bit into the 2000s. He did a lot of producing. I guess film is just something that he wanted to do for a long time. I don't know. I think his directing here on this movie, it's a very low-budget movie, but I think he did a pretty good job. As far as actors, there's no one in it that is like super famous or anything. People that went on to do television and stuff like that. So anyways, yeah, I'm a big Troma fan. What you have here is you have this family. They seem like a pretty decent family. You've got a wife, a husband, a grandma, and a teenage daughter. It shows them moving into a new house. From the way they describe it, a little bit more rural than what they're used to. And you get the idea that they've been moving around quite a bit. You know, the daughter in particular, since she's a teenager, is pretty upset about it, sick and tired of moving. And, the dad's like, hopefully this is the last time we'll stay put. And you kind of think to yourself, like, why are they moving so much? They seem to have their shit together, and there's got to be a reason, right? And it turns out that they are a good, close family, but the mom, the wife, or whatever you want to call her, is just a complete fucking bitch. She just treats everybody like shit, and you're like, okay, I still don't understand why they're moving, but it turns out that she suffers from severe mental illness on so many levels. She's borderline. She's probably schizophrenic. And on top of it, she's just a shitty person in general. So why they put up with her, I'm not quite sure. They seem to, her husband, who's kind of the glue that holds the family together, he seems to still care about her, despite her attitude. And so one day, a painter is at their new house, and he's painting the daughter's room. The mom goes in there and tries to seduce him, and when he turns her down, she fucking kills him. So you learn that the reason that they're moving around so much is because she keeps killing people. It's super low budget, but I gotta say, it's one of those low budget movies that just fucking works. Like, never for a second was I bored during this movie. I felt like it was engaging the whole time. I really liked it. I would definitely call this a slasher. And if you watch it, I don't want to give away too much, but I've already given away enough. If you watch it, you'll understand why. I think the characters are really good. I just completely enjoyed this movie. So much more than expected. As soon as I turned it on and saw the production quality and everything, I was like, all right, here we go. Because I watch enough movies to the point where it's like, there's a fine line of the quality that I will endure, that I'll sit through. But I always watch everything I'll give it at least a half an hour. And to be honest, usually once I put something on, I'm gonna see it through, no matter how good or bad it is. But I gotta say, within minutes, I was just into this movie. It just works. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I haven't really thought about it. I kind of did this video just kind of off the cuff, just because. Out of a 10, I'm gonna give it a score based on how much I enjoyed it, not based on what I think how good of a movie I think it is. Overall, I found it, again, I've said it many times already, super enjoyable. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. As the budget is low, but for what they were working with, I think they did a great job, and I just find it a highly enjoyable movie. If you're a fan of slashers, is it a classic, or is it going to be a future classic? I doubt it, but you know, if you've seen all the slashers, or at least you think you have, and you haven't seen this one, I think you will absolutely love this. So, slasher fans, get on this if you haven't, and if you have seen it, let me know. What do you think? Is this one of your favorites? Do you think it's garbage? Who knows? But I liked it a hell of a lot, and I'll definitely be watching it again. Not anytime soon, but I'll be watching it again. I think it's a great little low budget slasher. So, anyways, guys, as always, I appreciate you stopping by. Check out Mommy's Epitaph, or you might just find it as Epitaph. We'll talk soon. Cheers.